What's up, beautiful passengers of the Munti Express? It's Munti here in my PJs. No joke, I'm actually wearing my PJs. Today I'll be listing out 7 movies you could be watching while you're in quarantine. By the way, if you guys like the video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. So without further ado, let's get started. Zombieland. I love this movie the first time I watched it, which was back in high school. Back then I was like, damn, it'd be kind of cool if this happened in real life. I don't feel like that anymore. Essentially, in this 2009 movie, the story follows a shy student who's trying to reach Ohio in the hopes that he can see his family, with a tough gun-loving guy who's trying to find the last Twinkie on Earth, with 2 sisters that's trying to get to an amusement park through zombie-filled America. It's an interesting watch.
It's amazing how quickly things can go from bad to total shitstorm. And why am I alive when everyone around me has turned to meat? It's because of my list of rules. Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland: cardio. When the virus struck, for obvious reasons, the first ones to go were the fatties. Poor fat bastard.
How it ends. This 2008 movie is a Netflix original. This story follows a desperate man alongside his father-in-law who's trying to reach his pregnant wife after a lot of mysterious apocalyptic events turned the world into chaos.
You just drive, I got this. 1, 2, 3. Can't stay like this forever.
Do you really think that?
Contagion. This 2011 movie is very similar to what's happening right now. So if you're trying to look at some possible outcomes, or maybe you're just trying to get some perspective on what's happening right now, I highly recommend you check out this movie. Essentially, the story is about government officials, healthcare workers, and everyday people finding themselves in the middle of a pandemic, kind of like COVID-19.
Unfortunately, she did die.
Right. So can I go talk to her?
Mr. Amoff, your wife is dead.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
What happened to her? What happened to her?
Is there any way someone could weaponize the bird flu? Is that what we're looking at?
Someone doesn't have to weaponize the bird flu. The birds are doing that.
Watch this. It's transmission, so we just need to know which direction.
On day 1, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
The Silence. This one is a little less realistic, but it goes with the theme. This story follows a 16-year-old girl and her family as they try to find refuge in a remote area, because the world is under attack by terrifying creatures who are using sound to hunt humans.
Something's happening. We can't stay here. Dad. They're back.
Shaun of the Dead. Another zombie movie, but this one's actually from the UK and from 2004. Here we follow Shaun and how his uneventful life has been disturbed because of a zombie apocalypse.
Do you ever think that modern life is not for you? Do you do the same dead-end job every day? Is your love life dying on its feet?
To a wonderful mom.
Oh, have you ever felt that you're turning into
It's the end of the world.
a zombie? Maybe you're not alone.
Piss it.
Although no one official is prepared to comment, religious groups are calling it Judgment Day.
A Quiet Place. The first time I watched this movie was back in high school, despite being super scared. But I had to look tough in front of someone. Not gonna lie, this movie was kind of uncomfortable for me to watch because the movie is mostly silent and that concept is kind of new to me. This movie follows a family who are trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world while they try to hide from monsters with ultra-sensitive hearing.
Who are we if we can't protect them? We have to protect them.
Arrival. Essentially, a linguist works with the military to communicate with aliens after 12 ships arrive mysteriously on Earth.
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks? Are you insane?
Now that's a proper introduction.
More objects have landed around the world.
This is one of 12.
I'm never going to be able to speak their words.
Got 2 days. Figure something out.
I am human. It's their language. We need to make sure that they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool. Language is messy, and sometimes one can be both.
Are you dreaming in their language? It's possible they're prodding us to fight among ourselves.
This is just a way to force us to work together for once.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated?
Russia just executed one of their own to keep their secret.
Got 21 hours
Before they start global war.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
Well, does this feel worse?
Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button, tap the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. If you want to see 5 more movies that I recommend you watch on Netflix, click the video right here. If you want to see more recommendations by me, click the playlist right here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click on my face. Thank you for watching the video again, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.